So what do you think of Houston, Texas so far?
And so far, so good. Like, I'm usually from all city in Mississippi, so I like Houston.
Yeah, I'm from Dallas. I didn't say that. Yeah, it's a little cloudy today. I'm excited for some sun. I'm coming from played in Portland last year, so I could use some sun. I'll get some. I know.
How many trophies have you won?
Since I was your age. Well, actually, my house is actually really funny. I have an older brother, and in our living room, we used to display all of our trophies, and there was a ceramic soccer ball separating my trophies from my brother's trophies, and eventually, we had to keep moving the soccer ball this way, making the space for my brother's trophies a little smaller and mine a little bigger. So we packed those up and looked kind of crazy, but a lot. I bet you have a lot of trophies, don't you? Yeah.
I don't really know how many trophies I have, but in my room in Brazil, I'm from Brazil, by the way. I have a big wall that has a lot of trophies. I have an older sister, but she doesn't play soccer, so the room is all for me.
Did you ever have foot injuries when you were a kid?
Not when I was a kid, but I did. I broke my 5th metatarsal twice, so I broke my foot twice. And did you break your foot? It's annoying, right? Yeah. But we've all had injuries and little things happen, and we're here, so I'm sure you'll be alright. Yeah, you'll play through it.
Why did you choose to play soccer?
Why did you choose to play soccer growing up?
I just love soccer. I think people from Brazil, they were born loving soccer. We play soccer a lot. And I like running. I like being with my friends. So that's why I pick soccer.
Yeah, you didn't really have a choice. I have an older brother, and I did whatever he did. So karate, baseball, hockey, anything that needed a goalie, just someone to stand there, that's what I did. He just to blast shots at me. So I played soccer because my brother played, and I grew to love it.
How long did you play soccer?
I started playing when I was 7. How old are you? Yeah. That's when I started playing too.
I played soccer since I was 6, so. But I'm 22 now, so it has been 16 years. That's good.
What positions do you play?
I play outside mid, or pretty much anywhere on the outside. I don't like to get in the middle and get all rough and physical. I like to be on the outside, skirting around.
I play forward here, but I used to play left back for the national team in Brazil. I don't know why, but I'm here. I play forward.
Do you have any words of wisdom or encouragement for women in sports and little girls, or just in general?
I would say never give up. Soccer in Brazil is a men's sport, so I always give up playing soccer because we have no support there. I think if you're a girl or woman, you can't give up. You have to keep your dreams alive.
Yeah, I piggyback that, and whether it's sports or anything else, I would just say, if someone says you can't do something, then you should try and do it, or prove them wrong. Besides your parents, of of course.
Next question.
What is your favorite holiday?
This is changing all the time. When I was younger, I loved Christmas, obviously because I love gifts. And now I still do love Christmas, but I love giving them more, honestly. It sounds kind of cheesy, but I also have grown to really love Thanksgiving, and that was an awesome question.
As I'm from Brazil, I love carnival, like big party. I like it, but I also like Christmas. I like being with my family, especially because here's winter. It's gonna be summer in Brazil, so I get warmer there. So I like it.
Have to go to college to play, or like did both of y'all go to college and then start playing professionally?
Yeah, I'm about to finish my degree at Ole Miss, and I'm here like for 3 years almost. But like in Brazil, we don't have college soccer, so wise I came here so I can study and play.
I think technically you don't actually have to go to college, but that would not be wise, obviously. I went to college and played. I went to University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill.
I got 2 questions. First one's from Miss Washington. Since your family is close by, are they going to get season tickets?
Yeah, they definitely will. I'm sure you guys will be able to spot my dad. He'll be loud and crazy in my family. There'll be the Washington clan. This is obviously me playing in Houston is a dream come true for my family and for me. Because since high school, they have to travel and plan and all these things just to come see me play. But now that I'm just 3-4 hour drive for them, they are pumped. I'm like, no, you can't come cook me dinner. Like, I understand you're 3 hours away, but still need my space.
Second part of the question is, what do you think about the facilities that you've come to?
Oh, I love it. I'm lucky. I played for Portland last year also, so I don't know how much you guys know about the league, but Houston and Portland are the 2 teams backed by MLS teams, so I love it because we do. I mean, this is our first year and we're able to walk into a stadium and play here and have great facilities. So the facilities are top notch. Yeah, everyone's gonna be excited to come play, so you guys gotta come out and support and show the Houston style. What's the difference between playing college soccer and professional? I guess that's for me since she's a rookie. Obviously, as you go up from level, the gap gets a little bit smaller in terms of best to worst player on the team, like the depth. So I would say speed of play and physicality. There's a little bit more managing the game. So the rules are different in college. There are different subbing rules, whereas pro, you only have 3 subs a game. So as a player, you kind of have to think a little bit more and not just aimlessly run around because you can get subbed out whenever. So yeah, I'd probably say that.
Who's your favorite soccer player? Like,
I like Marta. She's from Brazil. She won like 5 times the best soccer player in the world. I don't know what.
Messi. Easy.
All right, do we have any other questions? Oh, there we go. Who are you looking forward to playing against? Which team or team player?
I'm excited to play against Portland because they won the last season. So, and it's gonna be my first year playing professional. So I'm so excited.
It's hard because when you get to this level, you know so many people on the other team, which you think would be like, oh, well, you're my friend, so blah, blah, blah. But it's actually the exact opposite. It's like, I know you, I do not want to lose to you. So probably every team, I'm ready to kill them.
Okay, quick question from Ms. Washington about
playing at UNC? How was it playing for Anson Dorrance? And the other part is, how do you think he'll be transitioning to playing with one of his counterparts, Randy?
Playing for Anson it was amazing. I could speak about him forever, mainly because of the type of person he is. Great person. I still go. I'm actually training at Carolina right now, so it's just a family. So I love Anson, and he's shaped so many players, so many great players. So yeah, I'm really happy to play for him. And Randy, I'm very excited to play for him. Randy, when I was committing to college, I was trying to decide whether to go to UNC or Notre Dame. And so I was speaking to Randy a lot, so I'm really excited to finally get to be on his team. He built such a great program at Notre Dame. They're one of our toughest components, so I'm excited to learn something from Randy and help him, or he can help me continue to evolve my game.
Both of these players have represented their national teams in the U20 Women's World Cup. Rafaelle got to play in the 2010 Under-20 Women's World Cup in Germany. Nikki was part of the Under-20 USA team that won the title in 2008. Can you tell us about that experience representing your country?
It's awesome, to represent your country, especially in Brazil. That people love soccer, the fans are crazy. My family is so proud of me to play soccer. And I played the World Cup in 2010. It was in Germany. By that time, soccer in Brazil, women's soccer in Brazil was not that big, but we had a good team. We played 10 games and against good teams. I think playing soccer at that level, it's so crazy. You can't imagine when you are such a girl, imagining play teams all over the world. And I'm so glad I made it, and I'm here today. I'm so excited to play here in Houston.
Yeah, I think anytime you get to represent, whether it's your state or country or region, it's a great honor. I loved it. Who wouldn't want to go to the World Cup, and who would have anything bad to say about, man, I went to the World Cup. Yeah, no one. So I loved it. I got to play for Tony DeChico, another great coach. That was scary. So yeah, I played for Tony DeChico and actually Megan Klingenberg was on my team. She's the Houston Dasher. I just made that term up. Yeah, I loved it. It was actually really funny. The finals of the World Cup was right after the finals of the College Cup. So, which really sucked actually, because we had to choose whether we were going to play for our nation, or our college team. But me and Clean got really lucky because they were broadcasted back to back on ESPN, and North Carolina was in the finals right before we played the finals, and everyone wouldn't tell us the results. We did not want to know if we were on the field, but after the game they told us, they were like, "You won the World Cup and the national title in 4 hours." And we're like, cool.
Have you ever got a yellow card?
No. I'm really cool and calm. Nothing ever happened. Yeah, no. I've gotten my fair share of yellow cards. Don't ask me about red cards.
I got some yellow cards. When I play for the national team, I usually play left back, so I got a lot. When I play left back, while playing forward, I relax. I made the defenders of the other team to get yellow cards.
I haven't really gotten any yellow cards. No, I've got one.
Are the balls hard when you kick it? Do they hurt your toes?
That's an awesome question. I want to know why you asked that. Does it hurt when you kick the ball?
Well, over there was a rink for the little kids, and that ball
So if they pump it up right, it won't hurt. So you should go get on them for pumping the ball too much. It's probably Blake's fault because Mike. Anything that happens wrong today, just blame it on Mike or Blake.
Thanks for that.
Nikki, which of your friends are you most excited to play against this season?
Again, excited and what's the word? Anxious and the anger that's gonna come out. No, I'm just kidding. I would say I love Lauren Cheney, really good friend of mine. Obviously Tobin is one of my best friends. She won't come back until later, but if there's one person I would not want to lose to, it would probably be Tobin because she's like my sister. So, yeah, I'd say Tobin. Or I would have said Casey, but Casey, she doesn't play anymore. Casey Boyd or Nigeria, but yeah, Tobin.
When were you born?
I was born in June 18th, 1991.
Yeah, August 1st. When were you born? Like,
December 11th,
what year?
2006.
Oh my gosh.
How many hours do you practice every day?
I'm used to practice like 2 hours per day. But I wish I could practice more time. Like my major is civil engineering, so I don't have a lot of free time. I have to study a lot, but I'll practice more time, like more hours when I get a chance.
Hi, I just wanted to say that my little sister has the same birthday, August 1st as one of you.
Oh yeah.
And I was wondering if any of you have like a special warm-up song that you like to listen to, or like if you have a little dance and you would demonstrate.
Alright. No. If we had some music, I might break out into a step or two for you guys. But we don't, so. No. But no, I don't have any pregame ritual, and my music's actually pretty boring. I am a fan of dance parties before games. Not too much though, gotta conserve some energy.
I have two questions. The first one is when y'all play away games, the next day, do y'all have to practice when y'all come home?
Usually the people that play like a lot of time, like the entire game, they don't practice the next day, just like go for a little run, but like the people that is in the bench, they usually to practice.
And my other question is, who are the goalkeepers for the Dash?
Bianca Henninger and Erin McLeod. Erin McLeod is the keeper of Canada. She's great. I've actually never played with her, so I'm excited. And Bianca, she played at Santa Clara University and she played for Kansas City last year.
When was your first game?
Played
I play since 6.
and since I was 7. So.
I got a question. Who's got it?
Nikki, we learned that Rafaelle majored in civil engineering. What did you major in at UNC?
Mass communications.
Great, so you'll work part-time in the communications department for the Dash?
No.
All right, we got another question.
All the time at recess, I play soccer. When you were little, did you play soccer at recess?
Like in Brazil, we don't have like college soccer and high school soccer. I usually play in a club team. Yeah, I played a lot. Like when I had like a break between classes, like every time I had a break, I was playing soccer.
Yeah, I played soccer at recess. I love recess. We played a lot of soccer at recess.
In what game have you scored the most goals?
Maybe in club, scoring a hat trick, or In college, I sort of had to. Probably then. Thanks for making me think.
Yeah, I was in college when this one had too.
One more question. You got one?
We got time for one more question.
What's your favorite food?
I like Mexican food, but I also like a steakhouse in Brazil that we call churrascaria. It's awesome. Like they bring like meat every time. You just stay there and eat.
I like nachos and cheese and jalapenos and no, I like all food. Period.
All right, let's give a hand for